Is this the love story we've all been waiting for? What happens when a heart can no longer hold back its truth? When words spill out, raw and unfiltered, shaking the very air around them. Imagine a moment so electric that it stops the world in its tracks. That's exactly what happened when Kenyaman, with a mix of nerves and raw honesty, dropped a bombshell that felt like it was ripped straight from the pages of a romance novel. Yes, I'm in love. Demet is my life. Can you feel the sparks yet? Are you ready to dive into a story that's as real as it gets, where love defies the spotlight and steals the show? Welcome, dear viewers, to Magazine News and Gossip, your front row seat to the juiciest celebrity stories. Buckle up, because today we're unraveling a tale that's got hearts racing and social media buzzing. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're the first to catch our sizzling updates. A confession that changed everything. Picture this, a studio buzzing with the usual hum of an interview. Lights glaring, cameras rolling. Kenyaman, the man who's captivated millions with his smoldering charm, sits under the spotlight. But this isn't just another chat about his latest project. No, this is the moment the world didn't see coming. When asked about his heart, Ken didn't hesitate. His voice, usually steady and commanding, softened as he said, "Demet is my life." The room froze. The air crackled with electricity. Those words, so simple yet so brutally honest, marked a before and after in a story many thought was over. This wasn't Ken chasing headlines. Far from it. His tone wasn't that of a man seeking attention, but of someone exhausted from holding back a fire that's been burning inside him for years. This wasn't just a love confession. It was surrender, a raw, unfiltered outpouring of emotion. For years, fans speculated, whispered, and dreamed about Ken and Demet Özdemir. But this time, there was no room for guesses. It was real, it was raw, and above all, it was breathtakingly beautiful. A chemistry that lit up the screen. Demet Özdemir has always been more than just Ken's co-star. From the moment they shared the screen, there was something, a spark that leaped off the set and into the hearts of fans worldwide. Their glances spoke volumes, their gestures betrayed secrets, and their silences screamed truths that no one could ignore. The chemistry between them wasn't just acting, it was a force of nature. Yet, the secrecy, the packed schedules, and the relentless pressure of the media turned their possible love story into a puzzle wrapped in mystery. But now, with those 5 words, "Demet is my life," everything clicked into place. It was as if the scattered pieces of a long-forgotten puzzle suddenly formed a picture so clear it took our breath away. The interview, which started like any other, took an intimate turn. Ken let his guard down, his usually fierce eyes softening with a nostalgia that spoke of a love still alive. When Demet's name came up, it was like a window to his soul swung open, revealing a past that still breathed within him. No one expected him to say it. Not like that. Not with the raw honesty of someone who could no longer hold back. "Demet is my life," he repeated, almost in a whisper, as if he couldn't quite believe he'd let the truth slip out. The silence that followed was louder than 1,000 questions. It didn't need to be filled. In that moment, the world split into two, those who always suspected their connection and those who only now realized the depth of what Ken and Demet shared, not as characters, but as people. A love that defies time. Over the years, Ken's name has been linked to many. But none of those rumors ever carried the fire, the passion that his connection with Demet ignited. It wasn't just what we saw, it was what we felt. There was a chemistry that overflowed, a bond too real to be staged. Even as they went their separate ways, pursuing different paths, that spark never faded. Maybe that's why Ken's words hit so hard. They confirmed what we all felt, but no one dared to say out loud. Demet, on the other hand, has always carried herself with impeccable grace. She's never confirmed nor denied the rumors, navigating the spotlight with a quiet elegance and emotional intelligence that's rare in this world. Her smile, sometimes tinged with melancholy, seems to hold answers only she knows. Did she know Can still carried her in his heart? Maybe. Or perhaps she felt it the moment he spoke, as if a part of her had been waiting for those words all along. Can's confession wasn't just about love. It was catharsis, a release of something he could no longer contain. Some loves, even if not fully lived, leave an indelible mark. Can knew it from the very first day on set, when a single glance was enough to set everything ablaze. He knew it when their project ended, but their connection lingered. And now, he knows it more than ever, having spoken it aloud for the world to hear. Too late, or just in time. Some might say it's too late, that their story belongs to the past, a chapter closed long ago. But real love doesn't care about calendars. Sometimes it needs time, distance, even silence to mature, to settle into something unshakable. Other times, a single sentence is enough to reignite everything. Can said it, and the world listened. The impact was immediate. Social media exploded, headlines screamed, and fans were left in tears, caught between joy and disbelief. Beyond the noise, though, lies a truth we all felt. What Can and Demet shared wasn't fiction. It was something so authentic that neither fame, time, nor circumstance could bury it. When a truth like that is spoken, the ripple effect is unstoppable. Now, the big question looms. How will Demet respond? Will she step forward, or will she choose silence as her shield? Her voice is the only one missing to either close this chapter or, perhaps, start a new one. A courageous act in a filtered world. Can's confession is more than a headline. It's a testament. In a world that often punishes vulnerability, his raw honesty is an act of courage. In an era where love is too often disguised as strategy, where emotions are hidden behind filters and contracts, hearing someone like Kenyaman say, "Yes, I'm in love," is a breath of truth that reconnects us to what it means to be human. And when that someone is a figure like Ken, a man used to being a legend, it's a reminder that even icons are, at their core, human. What comes next is unwritten. It could be a second chance, a new beginning, or it might simply be the end of a cycle, a truth finally set free. But what matters is what's already happened. A confessed truth, a declared love, a story reaffirmed. In a world full of masks, that's worth more than any perfect script. Will fate give Can and Demet a new chapter? Maybe. Maybe not. But today, what matters is that he spoke. And that changes everything. Because some declarations aren't just words, they're personal revolutions. They're doors flung open. They're wounds that heal and hopes that are reborn. Join the conversation. Dear magazine news and gossip fans, what do you think of Can's bombshell confession? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're dying to hear your take. And if you're as obsessed with this story as we are, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. Turn on those notifications so you never miss a beat of the latest celebrity gossip. Stay tuned, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next one.